welcome to titaniumtalarstarot, and today I will be doing if you feel like this, do this video. Alright, so for this I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education brought to us by Chris Duncan. I will also be using a deck I wrote myself, which I named the Action Oracle. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. But before I do, I am going to talk about my insight of the day. And today, as I was getting ready to film, I thought of my great uncle, alright, who is still with us. Unfortunately, he has lost his wife, his son's wife. I'm smiling, but it's not funny. And his best friend, my grandpa, and his other friends, right? But he's still here. Now, I haven't seen the man in a very long time, and that is sad on my part. I will talk to my grandma, see if we can go pay him a visit, because he liked me. But regardless of his liking me, I have to pay my respects, right? Now, just keep that in mind. Our families, our elders are an important part, and not just important, but an integral part of our family, and we need to take the time to pay a visit. Okay, so that was it for my insight. Now, on to the reading. Okay, so the way I'll be dividing this reading is with the 6 sabotaging belief patterns. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. Alright, so for the first group of individuals that I'll be pulling for, they are the individuals who do not feel capable of doing something. It could be anything, it could be whatever they don't feel capable of doing. So, let us see. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel good enough of doing something, anything, it could be whatever. Please, what am I talking about? Not good enough, not capable. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel capable, please come forward and share what can they do to feel more capable this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. You got 2. I'm going to take the lower one. Forgive. If you don't feel capable of doing something, forgive either yourself or the people around you who haven't trained you to the best of their abilities or to the best of your capabilities, right? I feel like if this was in regards to someone else's doing, not being able to communicate properly with you, forgive them for that, because they did only that which they know how to do. And I mean, you can't, in Armenian we'd say Aybanel. I don't even know if that's Armenian fully, but you can't wish them ill for doing what they know how to do. No, they don't know anything else, and they know not. You know, when I say they know not what they do, that's what I mean. So now, that was it for the individuals who do not feel capable this week, alright? So for the individuals who don't feel worthy this week, so please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who don't feel worthy this week, please come forward and share what they can do to feel better. And you got a card in the upright, okay, and it says dumbfounded and surprised. So, my gorgeous individuals who do not feel worthy of doing something, I feel like you are worthy of doing it, and you're doing it is going to dumbfound and surprise them, so just do it anyway. Rip it off like a band-aid, and let them deal with the consequences that ensue, is what I'm picking up on. They're old enough to handle themselves, and they pigeonholed you in a situation where you felt like shit. Okay, you rip that band-aid off and you let them know that you are not shit. Okay, you are worthy of all the praise and all the glory. Let them sit and stew in their idiocies. I'm just saying. Okay, so that was it for the individuals that don't feel worthy this week. Not, ooh, I just saw 11:11. It wasn't 11:11 when I said it, but when I saw it like a moment before I said it. So, now on to the individuals that don't feel like they belong this week. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for the individuals who don't feel like they belong this week, please come forward and share what they can do to feel like they belong. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good, and you got envision. To feel like you belong, my gorgeous individuals that don't feel like they belong, envision yourself belonging. Envision yourself being in a group in which you belong, that you feel like you belong, that you are included in, that you want to belong to, that all of the above. Just envision yourself doing that, okay? Now, visualize yourself belonging to a group. Visualize yourself feeling at home in a group. Visualize yourself being invited to attend this group. Visualize yourself enjoying yourself with this group, and so on and so forth, okay? So my individuals that don't feel like they belong, just envision yourself in this group, interacting with this group. Envision yourself after having interacted with this group, and so on and so forth, okay? And the more emotion you attach to this, the more likely it is that you will call it in, okay? So now on to the individuals that don't feel perfect. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel perfect this week, please come forward and share what they can do to feel perfect. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who does not feel perfect this week, please come forward and share what they can do to feel more perfect. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel perfect this week, please come forward and share. And you got be loyal. For those who do not feel perfect this week, be loyal to whatever it is that is occupying your time right now. Okay? Yes. Be loyal to it, because what I picked up yesterday for this card was that the people or group that you previously felt loyal to, or were or are still loyal to, if they notice that you've jumped ship, they might jump ship as well. And this time around, you can't really change your mind, because once you're gone, they're gone, and they're really gone, you come back, and then you're like, oh shit, they're no longer here, what happened, type of thing. And so it's like, stick the course is what I'm picking up on. Stick the course of this relationship, okay? So that is what I have for the individuals who don't feel perfect this week, okay? All right, so now on to the individuals that don't feel significant, all right? So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who don't feel significant this week, please come forward and share what they can do to feel more significant. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who don't feel significant this week, please come forward and share what they can do to feel more significant. And you got let go of and overlook. Let go of and overlook. Number one, I'm getting put you first vibes from this, means I was like, number one, right? If you don't feel significant, that's probably because people around you aren't treating you as significant. And if that is the case, that's probably because you don't necessarily give yourself as much significance. Now, if you don't give yourself as much significance because you don't feel like you've earned it yet, that's one thing. But if you don't give yourself enough significance because you don't think too highly of yourself, Well, I mean, those two could be connected, but they're not mutually exclusive. You are on the path towards becoming, right? Towards becoming what you are aiming to. You are closer than you think. And I'm talking from experience because I don't fully feel exactly what will help me be all that significant. But I do know that I know more than the general population in regards to what I would like to, tap into as a main vocation. Okay, so let go of and overlook. Let go of your mistakes. Let go of other people's mistakes and overlook either. Okay, because you are as much to blame as they are. Have you ever heard the when you point at someone else, right? So you're pointing at someone else. How many fingers are actually pointing at you? You got 3. You got 1 pointing at them, you got 1 pointing up, and then you have 3 pointing at you. So you're blaming yourself 3 times more than you're actually blaming the other person. Okay? Meaning you have a bigger part to play than they do. They are just the tip of the iceberg. They are the reaction to what you did first, because there's what you did, there's the there's the thought pattern that comes before that, and the prerequisites that led up to it. All that stuff is of importance. So you got to keep that in mind, okay? So now on to the individuals that don't feel good enough this week, okay? About something, it could be anything, it could be whatever. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel good enough this week, please come forward and share. What can they do to feel good enough? Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals that don't feel good enough this week, please come forward and share what they can do to feel good enough. Please come, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you get, be valuable. No, be vulnerable. You don't feel good enough. I feel like the thing that you don't feel good enough would be in regards to connecting with others. And for you to be able to connect better with others, you need to show a little bit of vulnerability so that they feel like they can connect with you more. And if they feel like they can connect with you more, gosh dang it, the connection will be stronger than it is currently. So be vulnerable, my individuals who do not feel good enough, and you'll see how your connections will flourish. Okay? So, my gorgeous triple tiers. This is all that I have for you guys this week for this video series. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tiers, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.